defense out there.
The Thomas Bryant jockstrap. Get him out of here.
How does that not indicate to you, like, hey, sometimes, like, these prospects are awesome?
Donald, get back. They snatched that chain, boy. Get back. What's all gonna do about it? Popeye snatched that chain. Get back. We want that snack wrap. They got 3 flavors. Y'all got 1. Get back.
Welcome on into the Big Factor, guys. I thought you wanted me to do the intro.
No, I
That's
just
what you said earlier.
I didn't expect you to actually take the reins.
No,
and do
I
it.
was ready to go. I had these colors don't run. I mean, I had the whole
Go for
I had
it.
the whole 9 years. No, I'm not Uncle Sam anymore. No, it's not.
Then-
I can't. Well, you can't fake it. You can't.
Well,
fake
you
it.
had it. You were
No,
ready.
it's too late now, guys.
Then I'm gonna hit end stream.
And no, we can't on the stream. We got
just started.
sponsors. Let's go. Let's
Jack,
go,
come on.
baby. Okay, yeah, guys. We'll have a fun day today. A little bit of Browns talk. Pat, you have a debate, I heard, for us.
I got some thoughts for the fellas.
Regarding the stadium and our thoughts on it.
From
we got
this
some
very show, by the
difficult Baker Mayfield to present era Cleveland Browns trivia. A little bit of LeBron to Cleveland. A little bit of Chase to Lauder. Just some fun stuff, guys. A little 4-day weekend coming up. Ryan, no one ever gets to ask you how your day is or what's going on or anything really about your life, I guess. So
wow.
let me say that thank you for letting me do the intro today, as jumbled up as this has been.
Yeah,
But
it's a nice
how's
little
your day,
break.
Ryan?
It's good. For those who don't know, obviously I host and produce, so sometimes it can be a little overwhelming, but
Yeah.
I'm built different, so I'm good at it. But I'm doing well, Jack. Like, I've had a good day, a good morning so far. We filmed Matt Fontana show that'll go out later.
That's great to hear. Did you have breakfast?
The weather's cooperating. I did have breakfast. I'm just excited
What'd
for
you
a
have,
holiday
Ryan?
weekend. I'm getting out of town for a little bit.
Oh,
starting tomorrow.
nice.
Just for like maybe an overnight trip in like Catawba, kind of by the lake.
Okay.
That's
So I'm
perfect.
looking
Little
forward to
Dennis Rodman just
I'm
clearing the
looking
mind.
forward to getting out of this studio, taking a
No
little step
Carmel
away
lecture.
from Big Play and having a nice long weekend. How about
Will
how
it
about
be
you
warmer
guys?
inside the studio or in Catawba, do you think?
I'm sure it's warmer inside here.
probably.
I think the answer is always in the studio for the time being right now. Doing well. A nice little 4th of July weekend coming up. Hard not to be excited for that, you know. Got a lot of plans with the friends, family. I think that's just this time of year. What more do you want, you know?
Absolutely.
What you, Pat?
Yeah, facts.
Guys, what is your like number one just 4th of July thing? Just the thing you get most excited for, like whether it's like the s'mores at night, hanging just a couple beers with the friends, like what gets you up for this weekend?
Wow.
A lot. I mean,
Yeah.
probably just the time off, being able to do whatever I want.
Yeah, facts.
You know,
A little bit of freedom. Also, the weather. If you can get a nice weather on 4th of July, then you're having a day.
a little bit of freedom.
Like, exactly.
bit of
Yeah, the
freedom.
freedom, the troops. show
Tastes
the
like freedom,
respect.
fella.
You got It's a great package. And then also, 4th of July, you're spending time, you're getting a group together, down by the water, preferably, maybe a boat. That's what you want. That's what you want on the 4th of July. Time with friends, get some beers. What more do you ask for?
I mean, I gotta think you're like minus 600 to end up at the Ween Lake House.
I actually
right?
am going to the Ween Lake House tomorrow.
Did I call it? Did I call it? Or did I call
It's
it?
going to be a 1:30 anthem at the Ween Lake House tomorrow. So
Oh,
yes,
wow.
I am all locked in there.
I'm
so I
not
got
hip.
my
Tell me more
plans.
about this. What is this?
It's actually a friend group thing. Our buddy's Lake House, friend of Jack O'Rourke's.
Okay.
Go up there every 4th of July.
DJOR.
Jackie's
Wait.
friend.
Wow.
Friends may be
Wow.
strong, but yeah, friends. We'll
He's
go
got
with
colleagues.
friends.
got
Yeah,
colleagues.
get group, go up to the lake house, get some beers, have a nice little all-American day. It's not. What more can you ask for?
Beautiful. And honestly, too, being it on a Friday this year is today is the Fridayest Thursday of all time. Going into 4th of July weekend with 3 days, elite feeling right now. The second you walk out of the studio today, Ryan, I'm sure we're gonna have the same feeling. It's like the last final that you took in high school, where you're like, okay, well, it's done now. It's in God's hands. Let's get some beers, basically.
Wow, how
But,
about this? If it's the Guardians,
Oh.
little breaking news, if the Guardians couldn't get any worse. Pitcher Luis Ortiz has been placed on, quote, non-disciplinary paid leave through the All-Star break because of an MLB investigation. He was supposed to start tonight, but Joey Cantillo will take the start instead.
You know,
we
shit
down
just
to
ain't
worse?
shit just ain't getting better, Ryan. That's about all you can say right now. Shout out to Nick for
All right, Pat, I'm curious.
bringing that on through.
What did you have to say about our takes?
Okay, yeah. So I was listening to the Big Factor. Were you talking Brown Stadium yesterday, or was that 2 days ago?
I'm not sure.
I don't know. The days melt together.
Don't
Nick
they?
was on there, and Nick was talking about how there's no sentimental value for Brown Stadium, which in theory, in a vacuum, I'm with you. But then you guys proceeded to name all of your favorite Browns comeback wins, like the most unlikely: Jameis over the Ravens, P.J. Walker over the Niners. You named all of these memories when the Browns win at the stadium. You didn't name any memories of like Brown Stadium being shitty or some guy threw up on your shoes at the game. Like, yeah, I'm sure there's plenty of those.
There's a lot.
But like, you had so many
Well,
memories.
that was the point. We were trying to pick out what was positive about it, but the theme about all those positivities and all this nostalgia is they didn't amount to anything.
I think
So
I think
what
we're more so.
You still have those nostalgic memories. Basically, the people saying that,
No, you're missing the point.
Oh,
You're
no.
missing the point of it.
I
No,
think
no,
you
you're
guys are missing the
You are
point.
missing the point of
You,
Christmas.
sir.
So shut up. You're missing the point of Christmas, Pat McGuire. Because no, what we're saying is it's really, really stupid because this stadium was up for 25 years or whatever, and my best memory is Jacoby Brissett, who was the Cleveland Browns starting quarterback for like 9 weeks, beat 48-year-old Tom Brady in
great
overtime
game.
on a
OT.
6-10 team that did nothing after that, and
Right.
nothing came of the era. Like
that might be fair, but you can't go in and say that there's no sentimental values.
that's what makes it, because there is no sense.
Are you saying
There
the weight
is
of the
sentimental
weight of the
values.
moment wasn't high enough for you, Jack? Is
Yes,
that kind of what you're saying?
exactly.
Just because it's a
Yeah,
week
I'm
game
with you on that also.
Okay, but then also, Pat, would you prefer we name all the moments that were terrible? Because we could.
No,
we could
because
have
we've got
that.
plenty-
We've
we've
got
got
plenty of
Brandon
that.
Weeden got
got-
stuck under the flag.
yeah, that was a good
We've
one.
got
Four
plenty
picks.
of those. That's for
NFL
sure. There's
debut.
no problem. Like, I've got plenty of shitty Browns memories going way back, but it's just so funny to me to be like, there's no sentimental value in this Brown Stadium, and I think you're right. Like, it's not like there's anything crazy about Brown Stadium that would differentiate it from any others. Yeah, it's a shithole now, but like, that's the funniest thing to me is that you went and named some of the most unlikely Browns underdogs plus 2,000 victories that would have never occurred anywhere else. I mean.
But the thing
I mean,
with
hand
those-
of accountability. We definitely did. We definitely did say
But the
there's no
thing-
memories.
the
That
thing-
name a bunch of
here's
memories.
Here's
but-
the thing. The thing with those victories is when we're talking about it's Jameis Winston over the Ravens. Sure, that led to a 2-3 win season.
Yeah, 3.
And also,
Cost us the
again,
#1 pick.
it's a lot of backup quarterbacks moments. It was Baker Mayfield with the victory fridge. He was the backup at the time, which okay. And obviously Baker had a decent career. Didn't amount to anything. It was what was the other one we were talking about?
PJ Walker.
PJ Walker
PJ
beating the
Walker,
49ers.
Jacoby
like-
Brissett.
and you won. By the way, you
DTR.
won that game because Jake Moody missed a 40-yard field goal and
Right.
win. It's just
Still electric.
it was
great
it was electric, but again, it's like it'd be nice to have a moment where you win. And Joe Flacco leading
I'm
you to the
100%
playoffs
with you.
and
Believe me,
capping it
I'm
off.
with you on that.
Well, what did it lead to? It led to a 3-pick performance by Joe Flacco in wild card round.
All
to
of these
get
have nothing to do
destroyed.
with the fucking stadium, though. That's
But
my thing too.
the Jets one did because you clinched in Brown Stadium. But
Yeah.
the thing is, like that, I want memorable moments to the point where you clinched the division for the first time in your whole entire life in this stadium. Nope, you're never going to clinch a division in that stadium, probably.
Yeah, I mean, I'm totally with you too. I saw on Twitter people were like, the Brown Steelers Snow Bowl game. They're like, oh, it's only memorable because it was a primetime home game and it was you beat the Steelers, whatever. Yeah, that's
That
the
is
point.
Yeah, that is
that's the
everything. That
entire
is the environment
thing.
that sets it up.
You wouldn't have remembered like as much as we love that Browns win against the Bengals on primetime. It was Halloween game we beat them.
Yeah.
That's great. That's awesome. But like
Brissett.
that's what made it memorable. I'm not really on the camp of all of these weather games. Like I could take them or leave them. There's no advantage to it one way or the other. Like that's kind of a stupid argument, but that's the reason you remember Browns football because that's what Browns football represents is winning in the snow, winning gritty, winning a game you should not win because it doesn't matter and no one else cares about it. And I don't know. It's just funny conversation to me to listen to. I was like screaming down in Studio B for no reason at all.
Well, if you love Browns primetime games, I got a treat for you this year.
None.
Zero.
Zero.
So
I think that's fine.
My
I think
one
that's
thing
fine.
about the stadium that I just hate is like if you think of like Progressive Field, right? I could be like, there are so many cool reasons you could go down, and this is even the case this year. And it does help that it's 85 degrees outside when they play. That would help the Browns too, I'm sure, versus 10 degrees. But like, even when if the Guardians didn't win a game all year, you would still go to just as many Friday night games because
False.
Ooh.
I think a lot of people would because I think people just go as like a friend group thing, like you just
There's
go
a crowd.
drink or like whatever. Yeah, I
Depends
think
on
like
the crowd.
Yeah,
Like, there's a
but
crowd
I'm
of
saying
people
like
who will go
Friday,
for their
Saturday
night
night,
out.
people are gonna go. Is what
People
I'm
go
saying.
for their night out for
Yeah,
sure.
it's like it's a
100%.
night out. It's like a
get
pregame
friend
for your
group.
night out.
That's our night
Exactly.
out.
Like I think that's a big. But there's so many cool areas to drink there. There's so much cool food. Like there's so many areas to walk around. They got like all the walkways and shit. Like they tinker with it all the time. Like it always gets nicer. And then it's just like, what is one cool feature about the Browns Stadium?
Yeah, correct.
Like, what is one unique? Like, what is there? Is
It's
there
just
one?
the dog pound, but I mean,
yeah.
but even then, that's just bleachers.
Yeah, it's
basically.
just metal bleachers, same
Yeah.
as Fairview High School. Like,
That's facts though, because the other thing about it too is like 2011, 2012, like that era when the guards were actually just pure shit. They were
Yeah.
so bad. The stadium wasn't, I mean, the ballpark wasn't really that great either. There wasn't standing room. There was, the Terrace Club was still like walled off for all the rich people to look down on like their Roman emperor. Like,
peasants.
Yeah,
that
let
type
them
of
eat
thing.
cake.
Let them eat cake while I watch, I eat my caviar or whatever in the enclosed box. None of that shit happened until like what, 2018, 19. So it's not like the stadium I keep saying the stadium. The ballpark was like this amazing mecca. It's a beautiful place. Obviously, I love it. It's like my favorite place in the world. But it's funny that there was no redeeming quality about Brown Stadium. But Rocket Mortgage Arena didn't really have that much either until recent times as well. I think it's just more so that the city and the Cleveland Browns really just didn't work together. I think that was the main thing.
I think one funny thing, just talking about Cleveland sports arenas now that we're on the topic, is because I mean they're nowhere near this right now. But do you guys remember going to Cavs games when they were bad? That place becomes a fucking ghost town because that's in the heat of winter too, and they don't have like the diehard fan base the Browns do. Like that place gets empty. You ever watching like, Dad, can we go watch Alonzo G play? You know,
I remember, dude.
45 people.
I might have been the most excited fan in that stadium when I went. That was right when I was 10, 12 years old watching Alonzo G's a good one, Samardo Samuel, Luke Carringody. And I was thrilled to be there, but that's for a kid. That's who that's going to work for. When they're that bad.
Gund Arena back in the day when it was like 2011.
The
Gund Arena. I'm telling you, when it was like 2002, Ricky Davis, that era, I remember walking into that place. It was like an old movie theater. You couldn't pick your feet up off the ground because the floor was so goddamn sticky, and all the seats had like ripped up styrofoam in them, or whatever padding in them. It was horrible, dude. Like that 2002 era before LeBron got here was crazy.
All right, we got to take a break, Jack. What are we doing when we get back?
When we get back, we're just going to go swing around Cleveland sports.
All right, sounds good. We'll do that when we get back on the Big Factor. Hey, everybody, welcome back to the Big Factor here on the Big Play Sports Network. Ryan, Tyler, Jack O'Rourke, Pat McGuire, Luke Gable, and our friends at Fairway Ford. Fairway Ford, Ohio is the biggest Ford truck dealership in the entire state. They have the largest selection of Ford F-150s and won't be beat on price by any other Ford dealers. Employee pricing for everybody. You pay less than what they pay. Pre-tariff pricing on all Fords. Over 500 vehicles in stock on their lot. There's never been a better time to buy and find your dream vehicle. So don't let that drive to Canfield, Ohio prevent you from saving literally thousands of dollars on your new ride. Fairway Ford is the largest inventory of new Ford trucks, the lowest pricing and home saving town level of service. Visit fairwayfordohio.com or scan the QR code. Again, that's fairwayfordohio.com. Guys, I keep saying it, but we had the opportunity to go to Fairway Ford and do a live Big Factor there. The lot is beautiful. The amount of cars they have there, the people, the service, it's all tremendous. We got to ride around in a white Bronco. Jack whipped that thing.
OJ.
Bent the corner. It was so fun. It was so amazing. Appreciate everybody at Fairway Ford. Go that. Add them to your search right now. All right, Jack, you got to get off your chest.
Yeah, guys, and I hate to be the not bearer of bad news because I think that'd be a bad way of putting it, but I'm getting a little bit out on the whole LeBron to Cleveland thing. Not like the practice of it itself. Like LeBron James would make the Cavaliers better. It's LeBron James, no shit. I understand that. But just like the pandemonium surrounding the possibility and what, and I could be wrong, but it seems like is a less than 20% chance, right? Like I don't think I'm crazy to say that. Like, I mean, it just everyone's losing their shit about it. It's not that likely, is it? Like, is it that like? I don't know. I feel a little bit weak as a Cleveland sports fan. That like whenever there's like even a just glimmer of LeBron coming back, like we just drop to our knees, roll out the red carpet, just everything. Like, you know, like I don't know.
I will say,
let's do it without him,
Jack. It does start to feel almost like this team. It kind of diminishes the success they've had since he's been gone. They really have done a good job turning this thing around,
right?
You know what I mean? They have had pretty much 4 All-Stars on this team. Obviously, things haven't gone the way they wanted in the playoffs. But bringing up the LeBron thing every time there's a sliver of talk about it does kind of start to feel like we're taking away and we're just clamoring for him to come save us. Not saying he wouldn't be a great acquisition and there's not a lot of logic to it, but it feels a little pick-me desperate.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. One, this is going to be the last opportunity we have to have this discussion when it comes to LeBron James, because obviously he's going to retire sooner than later. And also, you do need him to save you, because let's call it for what it is. You can win 60-plus games in the regular season. That doesn't matter when you get bounced by the Pacers. And the Pacers were a good team, went to the NBA Finals in 7 games for a reason. But at some point, it doesn't cut it anymore. You got rid of JB Bickerstaff, and you said that was the one problem. You ran it back, and you got further. You got to the second round. I get it. But the end result is the same. Nobody's happy about the expectation. Everybody thought it was going to be Boston and Cavaliers. And Boston, they lost Jason Tatum. Cavaliers, you can say they lost because of injuries, but at the end of the day, they didn't play good basketball in the playoffs. You didn't have people show up. Darius Garland hasn't showed up in the postseason his whole career here in Cleveland. It's been the Donovan Mitchell show. Like, Evan Mobley decides to show up whenever he wants. Jared Allen has been a ghost in the playoffs. And this so-called depth that we have, it's great till you get to the playoffs and Ty Jerome can't buy a bucket. You need a guy like LeBron because we don't have a superstar outside of Donovan Mitchell. And you can say Evan Mobley's a superstar all you want, but the numbers aren't there yet.
Ryan, I think you're so correct. Like, I think everything you said, just like, there's 2,683 languages. You chose to speak facts. There's not a damn thing wrong with what you just said. But my issue with it / worry is that I think you have to, in some way, shape, or form, move on from DG, Allen, and DeAndre Hunter. That's what Matt was saying earlier, I believe, to make it happen. And I think money-wise, like, unless, like, Rui got involved, which would, like, I was reading something earlier about it. It's a weird thing, but, like, likely you have to move on from those three. You're kind of just slashing whatever depth you did have, right? You just talked about, like, the some weakness to the depth. Like, what would happen then? Because you're out of money still.
It's a full all-in move, and it's an all-in for a year, 2 max if LeBron wants to play 2. But also, all this depends on, does LeBron want to do this? But
I'm
slashing
fine with
your
it,
whole
though, 'cause
bench,
you could do the
and
reset.
Your youth, it's
It's an easy avenue to, like, get good again as Mobley's starting to hit like 26, 27, 28 years old. Donovan hits the back half of what would be likely the next contract he gets. Like, there's a way you can build
million.
back again easier, right? If you do the LeBron thing. I don't know.
Kind of, but
Just
also
like a one-year
Donovan's
fake
contract is going to end up being a monster by the time he's just signed that 3-year deal last summer. By the time he comes up back around, it's going to be over $300 million contract if that they're looking at with the supermaxes and all these things. So you're not going to have all that flexibility if you're paying a guy that much money. Just you just aren't. So it kind of does make things like getting rid of those young guys a little tougher.
I think you're totally right with the desperation part of it too, because like every single time, I mean, it was 2010, it was 2014, it was, is LeBron James going to come back and save us? It's kind of like the old Mike Polk video where our whole economy depends on LeBron James, the Cleveland tourism video. But I think basketball wise, it makes a little bit of sense, but like he's not leaving LA when he literally Nepo babied his son onto the roster. Like, it's not going to happen. LeBron is really good, and Rich Paul, honestly, too, are really good about making the headlines about them before you pick up a $50 whatever million option it was. I don't think he's going anywhere. I think he's a little bit butthurt still that they made the Luka trade and sent out his boy, Anthony Davis, to take the attention off of him and give probably Luka like the Supermax, whatever they can offer him deal. But LeBron needs the attention to be about him, and I think Cleveland is kind of like that ex-girlfriend that will always give him a little, well, ex-girlfriend might be a little bit harsh, but the girl that will always give him attention in the friend zone. So I think LeBron wants the attention one way or the other, and Cleveland's kind of willing to dance for it.
Bring him home. That's all I got to say. You have an opportunity to pair the number 1 and number 2 best players this franchise ever had in LeBron James and Donovan Mitchell. And if you don't get a championship out of it, guess what? You failed, but we failed regardless for the last how many years?
A lot.
All right, let's take a break. When we get back, what are we doing?
Talk a little bit of guards. You're going to do a little bit of Browns trivia.
I don't know. I guess
Should
we'll
we
make
do
it
some
a
Browns
surprise.
trivia?
Who doesn't want to
Flip
talk
up a little
guards
bit?
right now?
We'll surprise the audience when we get back.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to The Big Factor here on the Big Play Sports Network. Ryan Tyler, Jack O'Rourke, Pat McGuire, Luke Gable, and our friends at Garage Beer, which comes in just 2 flavors, Classic Light Lager as well as Classic Lime. No frills, no bitterness, no IPAs. It's just beer the way you want it to taste, and that's beer-flavored beer. Scan that QR code now or go give their website a visit, drinkgaragebeer.com, to find local retailers who sell garage beer near you. Again, that's drinkgaragebeer.com. Guys, there's going to be a lot of garage beers flowing this holiday weekend.
Oh, you bet.
Cannot
Oh
wait.
yeah. What Ryan? What are you setting? And by the way, of course, we love our friends at Garage Beer. Drink responsibly first this weekend. Don't be a dummy. Get an Uber. That's a decision that could cost you a whole lot. Get the Uber.
Cats GM.
But yeah, speaking of though, with all that being said, Ryan, what do you think is the FanDuel over/under being set at for your Garage Beer consumption this weekend?
This weekend or just tomorrow?
This weekend. We'll go 4 days. We will go from the second your boots walk out that door until they return on Monday for the rock recording.
24 and a half.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going
Can you
over
keep
it,
me
too.
updated?
No.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Odds are if he goes over 24, he's going to lose count.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not-
that's,
yeah.
actually, that is
I like
true.
that answer
there.
too because it's like we're colleagues, Jack. I will not talk to you
Yeah.
on the weekend.
Yeah,
That's
will
my
not talk
personal
to
life.
That's personal.
All right, what are we doing?
we are doing some Cleveland Browns trivia.
go.
A lot
Trivia
of it
time.
is
Let's go.
based off of catching touchdown passes. But guys, this is all encompassing Baker era up until now. A lot of there's gonna be some polls in here, fellas.
So here's
okay?
how we'll do this. Whoever goes first, like say Luke goes first, he gets it wrong. Pat has a chance to steal. If he gets it wrong, I have a chance to steal.
Okay.
And then you just rotate in the circle.
Perfect.
Okay.
Right.
Like it.
Let's do that.
And who's leading off?
Ooh. I think we'll start with Luke.
All right. So
Yeah,
First-
and
first
by the
factor
way, I don't
appearance.
think we gave him a full Luke Gable.
First factor
Congratulations, first episode on the Big
Oh,
Factor.
big
Let's
time.
give it a
Thank
roll.
you. Of course,
How's it
everybody.
feel,
Thank
fella?
you very much.
How's
Oh,
it
it feels
feel?
fantastic.
Yeah?
Feel right at home. Feel right at home. And trivia is my thing. So
Like you're riding a
this is
bike.
Good.
Okay.
Wasn't a good riding bikes though. That was a
Yeah.
trouble growing up.
Did you?
Luke starts.
Okay, Luke. We just went over this. Dumbass.
I'll throw
In the
it.
2019 season opener against the Titans, who caught the only Browns touchdown pass of the game?
That would be the Chief, David Njoku.
That is correct.
Of course
Man,
it
he
is.
pulled that right away.
Wow.
Right away.
That's a little bit scary.
Make sure
no.
you keep score.
Yeah.
I have one.
All right, so we're gonna keep our own scores
boy.
this time because I might need to look up some more questions.
One.
All right, Pat, you're up.
Yes, sir.
During the Browns 2020 game against the Tennessee Titans, what offensive lineman caught a 2-point conversion attempt?
Oh my God.
Can we steal if we know it?
Yeah, but
But it goes around to
What's it?
Ryan
Yes,
first.
okay, got it.
Caught a 2-point conversion. My
Yeah.
my brain went to what's his name? Kendall Lamb, I believe.
Yes.
Got it.
Yes.
Okay.
Right.
Wow.
Correct.
Wow.
'Cause who's the other-
Wow.
Who was the other?
It was Kendall Lamb.
Yeah, no, but who was the other offensive tackle who would go in motion, just destroy somebody off the edge?
Oh, Nick Harris?
Nick Harris, that's who it was. Yeah. Kendall Lamb or Nick Harris, but Kendall Lamb.
Right guy.
Good questions.
In 2021, a Browns tight end caught a touchdown pass from Jarvis Landry against the Texans. Who was it?
Wow.
in 2021,
Yes.
that was before Harrison Bryant.
21.
Was it really?
Pretty sure.
Wasn't
Before.
Bryant drafted in 2022?
He was 2020.
Oh, he was 2020.
2021 was 2020. He was on that team that rookie year. He had
So
2
it
touchdowns.
could be
against them.
Harrison Bryant.
Don't help the enemy.
But I
call.
don't believe it was Harrison Bryant.
Yeah.
So Jarvis Landry threw him a touchdown
Jarvis?
pass against the Texans. Is what you're telling me.
Yes. That is what I'm telling you.
Can we get a week for him?
I don't think that'll do
Fuck
anything
no.
for me. Okay.
Who's running through your mind?
I mean. Oh. I like their heads
Wait,
up.
That
Jarvis
was not
didn't.
anything.
Jarvis didn't play in the 2021 game against the Texans.
Oh my goodness.
That was week
my
2,
goodness.
wasn't it? That was the game Baker hurt his shoulder, and Jarvis was out that game because he didn't play. He got hurt against the Chiefs in week 1.
Wow.
Oh, no.
You might have hacked the system.
I might have. Yesterday, I was just going through the memory tank there.
Was that
God.
2021?
Yeah.
Was that the Schwartz game? I was there.
That
I
was
at
Schwartz
that
game, yeah. And Jarvis didn't play because he
these
was hurt
aren't
week
even
4.
correct.
No.
Well,
Those
first two are
those
bad.
two are those first two are correct.
Why don't you give Ryan a new one?
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
What was the answer?
What was the answer they had?
For this one, Austin Hooper.
Okay.
It's impossible. It's physically
Impossible.
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 Okay. Ryan Rerek. Which Browns wide receiver caught a touchdown pass against the Kansas City Chiefs in the 2020 AFC divisional round?
Oh, who was it? Hollywood should have.
Yeah, right. I missed that. Repeat it real low, like in Jeopardy. The question was,
which Browns wide receiver caught a touchdown against the Kansas City
Who
Chiefs
was it?
in the 2020 AFC?
Well, I don't want to take too long, so I'm just gonna guess. I'll just guess Jarvis.
That's correct.
That is correct.
Okay.
All right. Good pull.
Okay. We are flipped back around.
Yes.
Okay.
Back to me. So I have 1. You have Ryan. Everyone has 1.
Everybody got one.
Everyone's got one. This is really going to test your your skills here.
Yeah, give me a tester.
Okay.
Man.
In the 2023 Week 11 win over the Steelers, which player caught DTR's first career NFL touchdown pass?
2023.
Wait, DTR. Did he throw a touchdown pass in that game?
No, he didn't. You're right.
What the hell, dude? What the fuck?
2
Wow.
points. 2 points.
2 points.
Yeah, that game.
I
Was
mean,
a
okay,
shit
this
show.
one is.
Wasn't the final?
This
Isn't it like
question-
10 to
It
7
was
or
a
some shit
13-10,
like that?
I think, and they won on the field
This
goal.
question, guys, is fucking ridiculous. If someone gets this, I will.
Okay.
All right. In 2018, which Browns backup tight end caught a touchdown pass in the Week 7 OT win versus the Buccaneers? Or sorry, loss versus the Buccaneers. I can't read. That was wow.
Browns backup tight end. 2018.
You know it.
I think.
There's no way.
Did he wear number 88?
I don't fucking know.
Demetrius Harris?
What?
Demetrius Harris?
Michi?
No.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
I remember this guy's name, but I don't remember his number.
Okay.
Gotcha.
That's great. Is
he white?
No.
Okay. that helps.
Interesting.
I don't like this guy. Like his Wikipedia page
Oh, does he
cannot
have,
be
does he have
longer
three?
than
Does he
5
have 3 names?
What?
Does he have 3 names?
No.
Oh, I was thinking of.
Brian, you got to guess.
2018.
I don't know that I do.
No, I don't have one either.
Orson Charles.
Oh, he was a fullback.
Fullback / tight end.
But that counts.
FB/TE. Okay, who's up?
Ryan.
Oh, okay.
These are good questions, by the way.
Yeah. Which Browns practice squad call-up caught a touchdown pass in Week 14 of 2020 against the Ravens, aka the Monday Night Football shootout?
Oh, shit.
God.
That game was electric.
Can you say that again for me?
Monday Night Football game, the one where Baker throws the ball against it back of the end zone, cool one. Lamar's got to take
Lamar
a
had to
shit.
go to the
They
bathroom.
lost that game.
Yeah,
Lost
Tucker
it.
game-winning
Practice
field goal.
squad call-up catches a touchdown.
DPJ.
I know this guy.
Should have been practice squad.
2020, you said?
Mm-hmm.
I remember where I was
Actually-
watching this game. too.
Actually, I'm gonna change this for you real quick. I'm gonna help you out a little bit because ChatGPT pulled a ruse on me, right? So the wait. The answer is correct, but it gave me this player, right? And it goes, so the answer to this question was Kadarius Hodge, right? So, but wait, it goes Kadarius Hodge. But trick question again. He didn't actually catch a touchdown in that
didn't
game.
he didn't catch a
Here are the
touchdown.
4 players that did. So if you guys want to guess the 4 players that did,
I think I can name all 4.
let Ryan go first because it was his
go.
question.
So is it 24 players that caught a touchdown?
Yeah.
In 2020.
Yeah.
Okay. Jarvis.
Mm-hmm.
Did OBJ have one?
He did not.
He was hurt.
Yeah, he'd already torn his
already
ACL,
out.
right? Yeah.
Hollywood.
Yes. Yep.
Both Hollywoods. Marquise Brown and
Was there a running back that caught one?
Yes.
Yes.
Was it Chubb?
No.
Okay, so then 2020.
Yeah, I did.
almost let it fly. This name you can get. The running back you can get.
Why am I blanking? Wasn't Carlos Hyde? He was gone by then, right?
Yep.
You know this one.
Was it Kareem?
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
Yes, it was.
Kareem scored the one to tie it in that game right
And
before
then do you have
Tucker
the
went down with the
last
kick.
And Njoku?
No.
Baker ran one in. I don't know if he threw another one in that game, did he?
I believe he did.
What is the name that they had?
The name of they had Donovan Peoples-Jones.
He had a 2-point. Maybe.
Gable has the box score like up.
Yeah,
the box.
it's
Like
like
it's
something
really
wrong
above
up
his
there.
eyeballs.
Okay, right. Who we got?
Jarvis. What
It'd
is
be
it?
me now.
Okay.
I have 2.
Okay. Who was the Browns quarterback in the 2021 Week 15 win over the Raiders? Or sorry, Week 15 loss over the Raiders.
Nick Mullins.
Yes.
Yeah,
That is
right. I know.
I like that pause.
I tried to
right
give him.
there.
I tried to give him like the
you
make him double
paused-
think
you
one that
paused
he
when you
like
looked at me. I
clearly
thought
would
there was
probably
something
know.
wrong.
You would think.
No, Nick
Okay.
Mullins. That was the COVID game. It was on a Tuesday, actually.
Oh my God. Tuesday Night Football. I love that.
When
do
the
you got?
Browns played the Bears in 2023, what wide receiver caught the game-tying touchdown pass?
Oh man. I remember that because the almost lost on that fucking Hail Mary basically from Justin Fields.
Yeah.
I remember that vividly.
That's when he said I damn near shit myself.
I damn near shit myself, honestly. Shit. Game-winning touchdown, 2023.
Game tying.
Game tying, sorry. Game tying. My mind goes to Njoku, I guess. Wide receiver?
Incorrect.
Wide receiver? Is he a wide
Can you
receiver?
repeat the question? I'm sorry.
Game tying touchdown for the
Browns
Bears
Bears.
2023.
Oh, got it. Wait, 2023.
2023.
Game tying.
That's a game
Tying.
tying.
I got it.
Ryan.
It's
What
wide
year?
receiver, though, yeah?
2023. So this is like when Flacco started against the Bears.
Is it? Shit.
You already guessed.
I know I'm trying to. I mean, at this point,
I have it.
That would have been Cedric's rookie year.
It goes
he
to
didn't
Ryan.
score his rookie year.
He's not supposed
No idea.
to. Amari Cooper.
Yeah, iconic touchdown down the
The one to the
sidelines.
sideline, right through double coverage. It was beautiful.
I didn't realize
I was
that
at
was a
that game in
touchdown.
person. And Njoku had one
Damn.
too.
Okay.
So Ryan's turn.
Ryan. The Cleveland
4.
Browns scored 2 touchdowns in Deshaun Watson's debut as the Cleveland Browns quarterback. Can you please tell me the sides of the football these touchdowns were scored on?
What?
I
Left.
No, like as in like offense, defense, special teams.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, then I'll say they had a special teams touchdown.
Yes, and
Donovan
what was the other
Peoples-Jones.
one? And Deshaun Watson, the $230 million quarterback's debut.
Pick 6.
It was a defensive touchdown, 6-6. Yeah, we did not score an offensive touchdown.
It was actually a fumble 6.
unbelievable.
fumble 6.
Yeah, it was they
Who
fumbled
had
in
it?
the end zone. Who's the Tony Fields? I think if I
Tony
remember
Fields?
correctly.
Why don't you
But
just
then
rip some off the head to us?
DPJ had the. No, you keep going. I like these.
No,
questions.
rip me. I want to try. I want to guess some.
You want me to throw you a
Yeah, I
question?
want to guess some too.
Yeah, at this
with you
point, like
guys.
we've had so many. Luke knows like the week by week.
Yeah,
There's
he's got
something
like
wrong.
We need to come back and do Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader so I can feel smart.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
right in
Yeah.
my. We picked some, Jack.
Yeah.
These have all been right in my wheelhouse. 2020 week 1.
Okay.
Who scored the Browns' first touchdown to open the season?
So we got smoked by the Ravens.
Got smoked by the Ravens. And they missed the extra point after. There's a little bonus question if you want to know.
Yeah, that's
who's
such
the
a
kicker
Browns
who
thing
missed
to
the
do.
extra point? And he was released.
Oh,
that
who's the
after.
kicker? that
No, it
missed
was
It was
Katie
Seibert.
Austin Seibert was the kicker who missed the extra point, but who scored the touchdown before?
2020. My head goes to Jarvis.
It's gonna be a weird one.
Yeah.
How about a D'Ernest Johnson?
Oh.
Nope.
Okay.
What if it's so obvious he's still on
was
the
a
team?
joke. Oh, still Njoku.
Wow.
David Njoku is correct.
Okay.
All right, let's take a break. Maybe a little bit. Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader? Something else.
Yes,
to make
let's
us feel
do it.
Yeah,
smarter.
exactly.
I would love to.
Oh man. Trick question.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to The Big Factor on the Big Play Sports Network. Ryan Tyler, Jack Rourke, Pat McGuire, and Luke Gable. All right, fellas. What are we doing today?
Are you smarter than a 5th grader right now?
Okay.
Because honestly, that last segment,
Debatable.
we were not smarter than 5th graders, I don't
do
think.
you have the
Except for Luke.
questions?
Luke had them all like right here on the dome, ready to go.
So do you have the questions?
Weird
yes,
brain.
I got some
Weird
questions.
brain.
Yes, yes. All right.
Are we going collaborative effort here?
Sure.
No, we
No.
got to play a game.
Gotta
Can't
play
keep
a
it the
game.
same system.
I
Same
wanna
Same
win
system.
this.
system? Okay,
I
same
want to
system.
win this one.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So
Points don't carry over.
I think we'll go reverse order.
Okay.
So Jack,
Yep.
Ryan.
Let's do it. Perfect.
Starting with the first one here, Jack. Real tough one. What is the capital city of France?
Of France? You'd have to think that's Paris.
It's Paris. Correct.
Oui, oui.
Oui, oui.
Make
All
sure you
right.
keep track your spell.
Belgium would have been
Yeah.
a bad guess because that's where my brain went.
Wow, Belgium is a country. Nailed it.
Would have
All
been
right,
bad. Would have been bad. Would have been bad. Could have kept that to myself.
All right, Ryan. What continent is home to the vast Sahara Desert?
The Sahara Desert.
What continent?
That would be Africa.
Africa. Nailed it. 1-1.
I might have fucked. I had that one. I had that
My
one.
God, dude. All right, Luke. What is the largest ocean on planet Earth?
Atlantic.
Bruh.
Wow, false.
I told you I'm good at Browns, and I'm
So
great
Jack
at
can
that.
steal.
Oh, I can steal.
Okay, okay.
All right.
I just went confident. I knew that one's one of them.
Pacific.
It's the Pacific Ocean.
That was my
Okay.
second
2
guess.
points to the kid.
2 to the kid. And then we go right back to Jack, yeah?
All right, yeah.
Okay.
Let's get a little lead here. Let's just get out early.
Yeah. Speaking of the Pacific,
Fuck.
which country which country is known as the land of the rising sun?
Oh, I do know this one. That's Japan.
Japan.
Yep.
Got it.
All right.
Keep going rapid fire for Ryan?
Yeah.
Okay. What is what is the tallest mountain in the world? Could be a little tricky.
It's got to be Everest.
It's
right?
Everest.
Okay.
Nailed it. Mount Everest.
All right.
All right, Luke, this one's a little tougher. Which
I thought
Which one- he has a
everyone
hard
else seemed to think the
schedule,
first
too.
one was pretty
One thing I'll
easy.
say is he has a hard schedule.
Yeah, this non-conference was tough. Which iconic landmark can be found in Agra, India?
The Taj Mahal.
Nailed it. Okay.
Oh,
okay.
yeah, there we
okay,
go.
okay.
Shot in the dark.
That was not a shot in the dark. What else is in India that anyone in this room would know of?
Yeah. Damn. They have a
Not
bountiful,
much.
They have a bountiful
Sand.
culture. All right,
And people
Jack.
and great culture.
Which river is famously associated with the civilization of ancient Egypt?
Denial.
The Nile is a river in Egypt. Nailed it.
Oh.
Okay. This one,
jealous.
Ryan, I will be shocked if you get this one. Unfortunately, this is like the hardest one out of them.
Oh.
Okay. What is the capital
Ocean one's
city
pretty
of
tough.
Australia?
Is that Melbourne?
It is not.
Then it's got to be.
You already
Melbourne.
guessed one.
Yeah.
I don't think you guys are gonna get this one. Go ahead.
Sydney?
Nope, not Sydney.
Is it me? Perth, right?
Nope.
Australia?
Of Australia. Keep going around. I want to see if you guys get it. I don't think you will.
I'm out of places in Australia already.
Yeah, I know of 3 places, and they are Sydney, Melbourne, and Perth. So if it's not one of those 3, then
I think
we
if
get
I
a first letter.
C. If I remember correctly, Lonzo or no, LaMelo played at one of these teams down there. Unless that was New Zealand, but don't come for me.
You played in Lithuania.
Yeah, he also
Melo
played in
did,
New Zealand
for
I do
sure.
believe.
Oh, did he? Yeah. Breakers? New
I don't
Zealand
think
Breakers.
anyone here can get that.
Throw it at
Okay,
us.
it
Pat.
is Canberra.
Yeah, that's the
I've
one that
never
if you
heard
don't
the
get it the
word
first time
Canberra
around, you don't.
in my
unfortunately.
life until right now.
Yeah, unfortunately, you're not going to get that one.
Okay.
All right. So
Be me.
goes to Luke. All right. Which European city is renowned for its network of canals and gondolas?
Oh, so many come to mind.
This one's gettable.
What if it's
This one's kind of tough.
France? I don't know,
Nice,
man.
good country. Good
France? That's
country.
a fucking country, dude.
Where I said, dude, go back to the Browns trivia. I
Okay,
was fantastic at that.
Man, he's blushing on his first factor too.
Is this for
No,
5?
it's
Is this for
that's
5? This would be
is
for
for
5
5,
points,
yeah.
right? Wow.
It's not fair. He gets to go after.
Venice.
It is Venice.
It's not fair. He gets
It
to go
is Venice.
That is
Put
not
up a
fair.
whole fiver. Damn. Should we reverse it? Should we go straight to Ryan, skip Jack? All right. Jack, what landmark stands as a symbol of freedom in the United States?
Bro.
It did at one point.
I would have had that one.
Hey.
Yeah.
Just make sure, calm down the offense. Statue of Liberty.
Statue of
This is ridiculous.
Statue of Liberty. Okay.
The ocean one's pretty
Um,
embarrassing.
We're on fire.
This one, we'll go to this one because if you two don't get it, Jack will get it. So, what is the capital of Canada? To Ryan.
You know the pressure's on. You know the pressure's on.
now. NHL style.
I'm a dual citizen.
Is it Ottawa?
It's Ottawa.
Yeah, good for you. Good for you.
I was gonna say Ontario with all the
Ryan.
confidence in the world.
What a fucking
so that's
goal
good.
right
Good thing
there.
You got that.
Needed that.
All right.
How many do you have?
3.
Oh.
Because I can't just steal and be a merchant off Luke.
So take
stealing
your
merchant.
score, times it by 2. Okay.
It's a defensive struggle. All right.
He's getting some. he's gotten some
Luke,
good
let's
steals.
go with what is the longest, which river is considered the longest in South America?
Nile.
It is not the Nile.
Okay, that's not very
It is in
It's not even
Africa.
in South
Hey.
America.
The Amazon.
It's the Amazon. Jack, it's another steal.
Jack's getting these.
And the extra point is good for Team O'Rourke.
Oh, man. All right. Let's see here.
I'm gonna have some teachers that are disappointed. if they
Yeah,
ever
yeah, yeah.
watch
What
this.
schools? We're going to have to name them on the on the show. Jack, what is the highest waterfall in the world located in Venezuela?
The highest waterfall in
Waterfall.
the world.
Yep.
Better get it because I know it.
Waterfall.
Yeah. I had to give you a tough one.
Venezuela, you said?
In Venezuela.
Curacao Falls. I don't know.
I like to guess, but no.
The correct answer would be Angel Falls.
Wow, Ryan, look at you. Good steal.
I didn't have.
All right, so this goes now to Ryan.
Yes. How many do you have, Jack?
7.
This will be for 5.
For 5. Okay, so which country is home to Istanbul, a city that uniquely spans 2 continents?
Istanbul,
Not Istanbul.
Turkey.
Turkey got it.
Samir
was all
Den.
time.
Samir Den.
That was all time.
That was pretty good. All right.
I'm coming back, baby.
Yeah, so you got 5 now?
I'll try and block one for you, Ryan.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, this is double or nothing. Luke, what famous clock tower is a landmark in London?
Oh,
Bro.
It's like they call it Big Ben, right?
Got it.
Okay.
Got
Yeah.
it.
See,
That I was
Bro.
gonna say, if you didn't get that one, knowing the
I only-
Steelers background,
the
of
quarterback
it-
was kind of how the thought process
Yep.
works there, but we got there.
All right, what's the toughest one I can find for Jack?
Bias.
Bias. All right, which mountain range is considered the natural divider between Europe and Asia? Impossible.
Europe and Asia.
Mm-hmm.
Mountains.
Mm-hmm. I can't believe you got Angel Falls. That's a good pull.
Thank you.
I have an easy one.
Really?
I'm joking. I had no idea.
Mountains. Fuck.
Mountains.
Yeah, they're big things. You know?
Big things.
Yeah,
Not
huh?
Everest. Not
Um,
Everest.
Oh, fuck it. I'm just gonna punt.
Yeah.
Can you read it again?
Yeah. So what mountain range is considered the natural divider between Europe and Asia?
Is it the Himalayas?
No, it's a
No,
good guess
okay.
though.
What was it?
I'm not even gonna.
I was gonna say, Luke, I'll give you
It's
$1
for
million.
everyone's- for
It's called
everyone's-
the Ural Mountains.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna.
Tip
say
of
it.
my tongue.
All right, so
I can come within 1 point of Jack.
1 point of Jack. All right, so this is for Ryan. What is the name of the ancient amphitheater located in the heart of Rome?
The Coliseum.
Got it. Bang.
Oh, phrasing mess with
Phrase.
Coming for you, Jack. I got 6,
All right,
baby.
I'll try and.
We're going to
see.
10.
Let's
We're
see
going
here.
to 10.
I don't think I have that many questions. Let's see here. Okay, which wrought iron lattice tower is an iconic symbol of Paris?
Seems obvious.
Don't overthink it.
Eiffel Tower.
The Eiffel Tower. There you
Classic.
go. Nailed it. I gotta pull up some more info. Okay, to Jack.
Yes. It was 7.
7. Yeah.
I got 6.
Let's see. Which ancient civilization built the pyramids of Giza?
Pyramids of Giza.
Of Giza.
Who's these things?
The Egyptians.
The Egyptians.
Oh,
Got
that
it.
was not
Got
this
it.
one. That was
Got
a-
it. Who knows?
Did you
these
say
things?
who knows?
That's a top-
That's like a
top-
third
that's a
grade
top 10
social
seconds.
studies. Like.
Okay, ready.
Luke, man, you're the
Recently
best.
graduated college. I just want to make sure that's on the record.
Yep. He's got the paper in hand.
Yep.
All right, Ryan. Let's see. Which great leader was a pivotal figure in ancient Rome and paved the way for the empire?
One more time.
Which great leader was a pivotal figure in ancient Rome and paved the way for the empire?
There's so many, but I'm assuming the one they're referring to is Julius Caesar.
Got it.
I had
Julius
that
Caesar.
one. I had to.
Had that one. All right, Luke, let's put that social studies to work. Who was the civil rights leader famous?
Please
For the-
get this one.
Bro. Man, we're going to be in some
Based on
trouble
the start
here.
of the question,
Yeah, based on the start of the question.
I have a hunch.
Who was the civil rights leader famous for his I Have a Dream speech?
I'm kidding. MLK, Martin
That's
Luther
right.
King Jr.
Got it. How
There we go. How
All
about
right,
you?
Jack.
Rest in peace.
Jack, how many do you have?
Set for 50.
Rest in peace.
How many do you have, Jack? Okay, I have 7. You have 8.
I got 8.
Do you remember when Rob hooed somebody who died? Andy
that
Martin.
was that was bad. That was bad.
That's the funniest shit I've ever heard. Oh, man. Okay. Who is often called the father of the Constitution for his key role in framing the United States government?
I mean, that would have to be Thomas Jefferson.
It's
Right?
not.
What?
I know.
Really?
I know.
Benjamin Franklin?
Nope.
No, what?
Rephrase it again. Phrase it
Oh,
again.
I know. Oh, it's
Don't.
Wait. Who
I
is
have a
often
chance.
called the father of the Constitution for his key role in framing the U.S. government?
You say Ben Franklin. That was wrong.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's got to be the other guy.
Thomas. Oh, you said Thomas Jefferson.
Said Thomas Jefferson.
Millard Fillmore.
Oh, I wish.
Millard Fillmore.
like not even like.
He was the
Is it
president.
Hancock?
Huh?
No, he was the
No,
signature.
Madison, right?
Come on.
Madison. There you go. James Madison. JMU. That's a tough one.
Leaving points on the board.
Millard,
Okay, so I
Millard
can tie-
Fillmore
I
was a
can tie-
bad guess. I'm gonna be
Yeah,
real. I'm gonna be real.
it
It's a bad guess.
Millard
It's a bad guess.
Fillmore was crazy.
That
I gotta pull
was-
up Millard.
Bad guess.
How many Millards do you think you know?
So I can
Other than Fillmore?
Luke,
I can tie Jack.
good time. Millard Fillmore, by the way, was the 13th president.
Yeah.
Yeah, right up there.
Credited with setting up the government. The
One
13th president.
of our finest.
One of our finest presidents.
Am I up?
Oh shit! At this point, I
I'm
don't
up.
even
No,
know.
Ryan's
Good.
up.
I
Good.
can tie Jack
Good for
for
Oh
everyone.
man. All right. What?
If it's hard, it's hard. Like
Yeah, it's not terribly
They've
difficult,
all
but
been hard.
what became a global symbol of division during the Cold War in Europe?
Yeah, if it's hard, it's hard.
what became what?
What? This would give it away right away.
Oh, I actually have this.
What thing became a global symbol of division during the Cold War in Europe?
Oh, the Berlin Wall.
Nailed it. Bang. Okay.
Tie game, baby.
Tie game.
Try and
Luke.
stop a steal here.
Which
Browns receiver?
Which Browns receiver? Which Browns? No. Which ancient Roman city was famously buried by the eruption of Mount Vesuvius?
Mayans. Where's the Maya?
What ancient? What ancient?
I'd like to steal.
Wait,
What?
Pompeii.
No, no, no,
Pompeii.
no. There you go.
Yes!
I had to
Let's
think.
go.
I had to hear it out.
Yes.
See? Easy.
Great
It's
team.
easy. I'm on fire.
He's on fire. Okay. Who
NBA
led
game.
Jack? Who led the Soviet Union through the tumultuous years of World War II?
Through World War II, that'd be, let me think about this. Joseph Stalin.
Joey Stalin.
Right?
Joey.
Yeah, okay, good.
He never struck me as a Joey.
Yeah, he never
No,
struck me
he
as a
definitely
Joey.
went
pretty
by
serious
Joseph.
to be
He
a-
definitely went by Joseph.
A Joseph.
You can't be making big decisions in war rooms.
Hey, and then Joey's
Joey,
making decisions
yeah.
here. Yeah.
Shout out to,
Man.
should we call Faf?
Communist.
Call fat.
Yeah. After,
Yeah, one more question.
After I win.
Yeah, after.
Because he's at 9, I'm at 8. It's up to 10.
Okay, okay. All right, Ryan. Who was the iconic queen of ancient Egypt who was known for her charm and political savvy? Cleopatra, bro.
Medusa.
Cleopatra, bro. All right, Luke.
Last one.
Millard Fillmore. Who was the first president of the United States?
See, it feels a little patronizing, and I accept it. George Washington.
Nailed it. He could never tell a lie. All right, Jack. Pressure's on here. So this could clinch.
If he
yeah?
gets this right, do I get a chance?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Standard rules.
All right. Standard rules. Which leader championed non-violent resistance and played a key role in India's struggle for independence?
Mahatma Gandhi.
Woo! Good pull.
Okay.
He's got it.
So I got to get this to stay alive.
Got to get it to stay alive. Win by 2. Who was the formidable conqueror who founded the vast Mongolian Empire?
That would be one Genghis Khan.
There it is. There it is. Should we go sudden death for the fellas?
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
let's
do
do
it.
sudden
I won't
Skip
be
Luke
offended.
right out of
Well,
here.
let me ask you, is it as soon as you have the answer, say it, or is it like, wait till the question is read? I think that's a fair thing to ask.
I think
right?
in fairness, if I know it, I should be able to say it still.
Fair.
Make it a hard one for us, Pat.
Okay.
They've all been too easy.
Do you want to do wait till the question's been said?
Sure.
This is riveting television, guys.
Okay.
Some of our finest.
We
Okay.
just raise our hand or
My
what?
only color.
Yeah, do it. We'll do a hand raise, and you gotta. The person Gable's got to pick
I'll
because
pick
you're
you.
not.
But then
yeah.
once you
Just
raise your
say your-
hand,
just say your name.
Once you raise
I
your
think it's
hand,
pretty straightforward.
you only have 5 seconds to answer once you raise your hand.
All right.
Just say your name as like a buzzer.
All right.
All right.
We'll be able to get this.
What invention allowed messages to be sent over long distances almost instantly before phones were a thing?
Ryan, that would be the
Ryan.
5
seconds, I thought.
telegram.
I don't think I can
Get
give
it
it
out.
to you.
Passed, Jack.
Oh,
Well, if neither of you have it, the urgency meant nothing.
4,
no.
5. The telegraph.
Duh.
You were so close.
I don't know how they
So
didn't
close.
get that. I had.
Okay, guys. What gas do plants absorb from the atmosphere to perform photosynthesis?
Jack.
Ryan,
I think Jack had it.
Nitrogen.
Nope.
carbon monoxide.
What?
Okay, keep it going. Keep it
What
going.
was the question?
They're bad
Carbon
under pressure.
dioxide.
No pressure, no
Guys, we gotta
diamonds.
get back to
RG3.
science class
All right.
here, fellas. All right. What term describes a substance that speeds up a chemical reaction? Ryan.
A catalyst.
Catalyst.
Yes.
Got it. Okay.
Congratulations.
Great
Ryan.
games.
You don't know how much I need.
It's a nail biter. Nail biter.
Got that win.
All right, fellas, we're on our own time. We want to head out or do anything else?
Wow. What other
That's a
social
good
studies
52 minutes,
Yeah.
I think. That's a
Yeah.
good.
All right, wrap this bad boy
pleasure.
up. Everybody have a safe holiday weekend.
Yeah.
And we'll be back Monday. Stay safe. Thanks to Fairway Forward. Thanks to Garage Beer. We'll see you then. Peace out.